Hey, what is going on, y'all? I'm back on the river today here in Minnesota, trying to chase some smallies on Topwater. Today I brought with me a new bait for me, and it is the MegaBass Prop Darter I-Loud. As you can see, it is a two-piece jointed wake bait, and it's got a nice prop on the back right there. So also has some rattle, so it's a pretty loud bait, and I'm gonna need all the help I can get today. We had rain 2 days ago, so water clarity is not super good right now. It's also up and swift, so I'm gonna get this thing tied on and let you know what I think about it throughout the video. We'll see if it's smallie approved. I'm sure it will be, knowing MegaBass. So see you guys in a bit. Let's go get them. All right, y'all. So since the water's up, typically there's some water that's actually gonna be coming in right here. Not gonna be able to see it because it's above the pipe. But I'm gonna park right here, try to get some casts under this tree. Do my best job at skipping this thing. Don't have a lot of experience with skipping it, not even sure if I can. There's a little bit. There's one. Smallie hanging out there, right where he's supposed to be. A decent fish. Let's drop the anchor. There we go, in the basket. It's a sweet little hit. Was able to pitch it under that tree right there, that lay down. Came out and get it. Looks like a good solid fish. On that I-Loud right there. All right, let's take a look at that smallie. That's a good fish. Came out from under there right there. I'm gonna get that bump board out, get a measurement on him. All right, let's take a look at that smallie. Good fish, not quite 18 inches, but a solid thick fish. Take one more look at him. Cool deal, get him back on his way. See you later, buddy. All right, just caught that last smallie up against these banks right here. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing, is just slow, steady retrieve. Got my rod tip high because I want it to actually make some pretty good commotion on the surface right here. If you kind of keep that rod tip down, that bait's gonna get buried as well. It's kind of a rule for a lot of topwater baits. If you're fishing a whopper plopper, you want it to get better sound, raise that rod tip. Of course, you are gonna have harder hookups. It's hard to hook a fish when your rod's up versus when a rod's down. You can load up more. But if you got that pointed down, as you can see, it's not gonna be running up on top of the water as much. So, but that's how I wanna fish it today. I want it up there making a lot of commotion. Try to get the most sound out of this I-Loud as I can. So this is good water right here. There's one. That was a good smallie. Stay down there. That good fish. Try to swing in over here. Take a peek at him. There we go. Another solid fish on the day. Put in over here. All right, check this smallie out. It's another good solid fish. Not gonna measure this one. I'm gonna guess probably about 16 inches, but just put him back, get him on his way. Oh, that was instant. Still haven't got a great look at this fish. Feels good. Yeah, that's a good smallie. So it's instant reaction strike. Oh, that's a good smallie, and I lost him. Tried to keep him down, but he just wanted to go up. Oh, that's a good sign, though. Like I said, the name of the game today is going to be slow water with coverage. Fish are going to want to hold on to something tight. Let's see if we can pull some fish out of here. I'm going to work it upwards. Kind of move it pretty, relatively slow. It was a little blow up. Come back. Smallie just missed it. Didn't get any hooks in it, so I'm going to follow that back up with another cast, and I'm going to kind of bring it in there a little bit slower and just give it some pops. I mean, there was no reason that smallie missed that. So maybe water clarity is a factor. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't trying to eat either. Who knows? Oh, it's right behind it. Oh, it's a pike. I see it now. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Not a giant pike, but oh, there it is. Good smallie, come back. Oh man, that was a gnarly smallmouth bass. Holy smokes. Those was some hard hits right there. That might have been a couple actually. I don't know if any got hooks in them. Holy smokes. This looks like it could be a killer spot to me. Got a current seam, a lay down. Got some little creek coming through. We got a rocky bottom. I mean, that's just looking delicious. There's one, just missed it. Come back, come back. Got him. Got him that time on the pulse. Try to keep his head down. Feels good. Feels like a good smallmouth. Gotta get back over into that calm water. Oh yeah, there he is. Good fish. Good fish. Once I get over here, let's try to net him. Let's go. There we go. It's a good fish I want to get on here, so let's see what he's coming in at. This fish is just over 18.5 inches. That is a good fish. Check him out. It's a solid smallie on the day. I'm gonna put him back real quick. I've got some requests from some of you guys wanting me to weigh some of these smallies, so I did bring my scale with me today. My guess is 18.5 inches, Probably around that 3-pound mark if I had to guess. Let's get him on there. All right. He is 3.13. Yep, right around that 3-pound mark, so sweet. Fish, there you go. I know you guys, like I said, have been asking me to weigh some of these fish, but that is a solid river smallie right there. Let's get him back in the water where he belongs. There he goes. Sweet fish, get these hooks out of the net. We'll find some more spots just like this. I mean, this is ideal for today's fishing. We have high water, so I'm looking for calm water. But if we have laydowns where they can stay nice and tucked to, and then I have a little bit of current, I mean, that is just money. So I'm gonna keep fishing that, try to find some more situations just like these, and I think we'll find some smallies throughout the rest of this day. So okay guys, let's do a mid-vid update. So there is the MegaBass I-Loud, and like I said in the intro, this is the first time I've ever used it. It's still holding up pretty well. Prop, the joint, everything's still together. I've had pike hit it pretty hard, had a bunch of big smallmouth on there, so it still looks pretty good. There's a few hook rashes, but with that paint job, it's still kind of hard to tell. I don't know if it's my setup or not. I'm not getting it to really go to the surface and make a lot of noise. I know it's making a lot of noise. You'll hear it as I'm bringing it in here, but I think you're supposed to be able to do it that right there. In order for me to get it to run and skirt and dance across the top water, my rod has to be sitting pretty high up, and hookups are just not optimal in that position. You want to be a little bit lower to be able to really lean into them. When my rod is pointed down, it's pretty much a subsurface bait at that point. I mean, it's probably 1 inch to 2 inches under the water, but if I'm quiet, you can, I mean, you can hear those rattles, so I know it's making some pretty good noise under the water, even when it is a subsurface bait. And I know that prop is spinning as well, but it's just not quite a top water lure for me. Like, that thing does move a ton of water right there as you see it come in. It has some pretty crazy action. It's pretty tight side to side waddle right there, but when that blade does hit, you can kind of hear it. Almost sounds like a musky flap tail. It's that click click click, metal against metal, so that's a cool sound. I think a lot of smallies don't typically hear that, so that's been fun to try to figure out today. Other things I'll say is really good bait to cast, really castable. I've been able to skip it as well. I've only lost a couple fish, but you know, just smallies doing smallie things, just losing them on head shakes and things like that. I don't think it's anything with the bait, just it's what happens when you're fishing smallies. So if anything else happens, of course I will let you guys know, but that's just kind of my initial thoughts so far. Pretty cool action. I mean, I think it's going to get fish to bite. You know, you put it in front of them. I don't know if it's doing anything extra that a whopper plopper or choppo or something like that would do, but you know, pretty cool sweet bait, now able to add to the arsenal. So let's get it back out there, keep on slinging, see if we run into a few more smallies today. That was pretty cool. That pike just absolutely whipped on that. Man, these things must piss the pike off. There's no way I'm gonna get another crack at him. I mean, he didn't get any hooks, but that was pretty cool. I'm gonna kind of make a Yui down here and swing in, fish that log and that tree and grass that's in there, but I want to get the cast down here first. All right, got my cast in. Now let's fish upward. Since we got high water, I'm gonna fish the inside. my God. That was a crazy pike right there. Jeez. It's not even that big of a pike, but dang. That is an insane hit right there. That was pretty cool. I'll net him, but we get these hooks all in that net good. Man, that happened so quick. I think he hit it on, it was like a slight pause, if I remember. I'm gonna have to look back. All right. As you can see, not a big pike at all, but just a gnarly, mean fish. Let's get him back. There he goes. Now he got my hand all slimy for the rest of the day. That was worth it. That was a pretty cool hit. And on the other side, pull it right in between these laydowns. Oh my God, that was instant. That was the fastest fish in the river today. Holy smokes. I think it was on the surface for a second. Jeez, going crazy. Not a big one either, but holy smokes. Still going at it. Yeah, holy cow, look at that guy. That is a quick smallie right there. Get him back. And that right there is what I'm after today. Looking for those reaction strikes. Just gotta put them right on their head, just like that. That dude was so fast. That might be one of the fastest hits I've actually ever had. I don't know. Can't think of any off the top of my head that stand out. That was pretty much instantaneous.